Who won the 2013-2014 League One?
2013-2014 League One, PSG.
Who won the 2017 UEFA Europa League?
2017 UEFA, Man U.
Who won the 2019 Women's World Cup Golden Ball?
Pass. Hat-trick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Boom Show. The international break is over. The holidays are done. Football is back on the menu. This is a rare occurrence, seeing me starting the show smiling. But just don't get used to it, because who they spend money, they laugh. Now, as you already know, last season gave us everything. We saw underdogs just come out of nowhere to steal the spotlight from giants who swept everything. And then we saw some giants that ended up 15th on the table. Some people were so close to victory as always, but as usual, nothing to show for it. But that is the beauty of football, because every new season is a reset and an opportunity to do it better than before. Today, I have with me two very serious men. And when I mean serious, they take their clubs, their teams seriously. They don't joke about it. To my left, I have an Arsenal fan who is serious about his club. From what I have heard about him, they said he takes analysis seriously. He doesn't joke about Arsenal. He's very passionate. I say, I need to get him into the studio today, because as you know, it's not by cho. You have to come and show workings, especially since I have another very serious Manchester United fan in the studio with me today. But I'm not going to introduce them. I'll let them introduce themselves. To my left,
I'm Fisayo, a staunch gunner.
A staunch gunner. Emphasis on staunch. It means say. To my right,
I'm Jude, die-hard Manchester United fans. You know me.
Die-hard Manchester United fan against a staunch Arsenal fan. You already know. I mean, you should already have an idea of what the show is bringing today. So let's get right into it. The season has just started. The EPL started already. Game week 1 has passed. So we're going into game week 2. While for some other leagues, they are just about to go into game week 1. Now, so many dramatic things are happening even in the transfer window. We're seeing how, some of the strong men from certain teams are leaving to other teams. We're seeing how some other players are trying to jump the fence into other teams. But we're going to talk about all of them one after the other now. I have given you 20 selections, 20 fixtures, and you guys have already made your picks. You have said that, this one, I am putting my money on Arsenal. I am putting my money on Manchester United. So let's talk about some of the games happening this weekend. Let's start with Manchester City and Tottenham. Manchester City is without their without KDB. KDB has been very instrumental when it comes to providing those balls for Haaland. It's been very iconic when it comes to ensuring that Manchester City scores a lot of goals. Without KDB this season, I wonder how Haaland is going to, get those goals, but it's not for me to say. Tottenham, on the other hand, ended a very terrible season by winning a trophy last season. What do you think is going to happen this weekend?
Okay, yeah. So for me, I do not think the absence of KDB would give Haaland a goal drought. Starting off with the fact that Haaland is a goal poacher even before KDB scenario, and you can see that last weekend he scored 2 goals. August is his month. He's always scoring.
Every August.
August is his month. He's an August visitor for August. He's always scoring. Yeah, so I do not expect Haaland to have a goal drought this season. They've gotten Tijani from AC Milan and they have Czeki, so it's not going to... The creativity is going to be there. They still have Foden on the bed. They have Marmoush, and all of that shows that, trust me, Haaland is going to bang. And as for my prediction this weekend, despite the fact that Tottenham are really coming up with Kudus in addition to Richarlison and Solanke and the likes, it's still a Man City favour. I expect Man City to pick the 3 points.
I'm looking at your ticket now. You say both teams to score.
Yeah.
And Manchester City to score.
To win, yeah.
Manchester City to win.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think of that fixture? What do you think is going to happen?
I agree with him. Haaland is going to bang goals. There's no denying that. He has great players around him, so definitely the absence of De Bruyne is not going to make him all of a sudden don't know how to score goals anymore. But for Tottenham, they have Kudus, they have decent players in that team, but I think that's not enough to beat Manchester City. So for me, I went with a go, both teams to score. Because I expect a highly competitive game. It's still the second game of the season, so the defenses of the teams have not yet gelled themselves so much. So I expect the defenses to be leaky as expected. So go for me, both teams to score.
Both teams to score,
Yeah, both
and
teams to
Manchester
score.
City to
win. Yeah, but
But
for
just
me,
for you, both
the
teams to
the
score.
certain thing that will happen that day, that match, is both teams will definitely concede. So both teams to score.
Interesting. So you guys have heard, both of them are saying both teams will score. And he's saying Manchester City will also win that tie. Let's go to another important match in the EPL. Probably the most dramatic of this game week so far. Newcastle versus Liverpool. It's very dramatic because Newcastle's, point man, Isak, wants to leave to Liverpool. Newcastle doesn't want to sell. Isak is saying he wants to go. I think he put out a statement saying he really wants to go, and then talking about when promises are not made and disappointments and all of that. I don't know if Isak is going to start because he's not been training with the team, I believe, right? And which it just leaves a lot open. Newcastle might want to prove a point to say, okay, Isak, without you, we can still do damage to Liverpool. Liverpool is Liverpool anyway. They might say, is it this Newcastle guys? But tell me, what do you think is going to happen in this game?
Liverpool are going to destroy Newcastle.
Destroy is a big word.
Ekitike, Frimpong, and all the other new signings Liverpool have done, they're a much, much stronger team right now. And Newcastle, to be honest, their transfer window has been very, very poor. In short, they got rejected by almost 100 players in the summer transfer window. I don't expect them to do anything special against Liverpool. In short, I expect Liverpool to show Newcastle that this is the reason why Isak wants to come to us. And I expect them to decimate Newcastle in that game.
Decimation.
Yeah.
So like
straight win.
Straight win.
Straight win for Liverpool. Even away, straight win.
Straight win.
Yes.
Interesting. What do you think?
I expect a straight win, but I don't totally agree with a decimation. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be total annihilation as the case might be. But yeah, sure, I do expect Liverpool to win. I think this transfer window has been full of sagas from different players boycotting their respective clubs. Yeah, but I think with Isak, it's going to be more like both teams are trying to prove a point. Like, it's going to be Liverpool saying, okay, this is why you have to come to us, and Newcastle is trying to say, okay, we can do it without you. So it's may the best man win. So
best man
Isak
win.
is the bride, yeah. So, but it's Liverpool's bride to take home. Trust me.
So your prediction is that Liverpool is going to win the game.
Yeah, I expect Liverpool to win the game, but I expect a very tense and competitive match. I don't see a walkover. A walkover would be a shock, actually, because it's going to be, everybody's going to know how to fight.
Because Newcastle isn't much of a pushover when it comes to football. They've shown in the last couple of seasons that they can also hold their own. Let's leave the EPL and go to Spain. Barcelona faces Levante this week. Interestingly, so many people don't know that the Barcelona legend Cruyff once played for Levante, although he never faced Barcelona. Again, that's why I'm the landlord, because when I know to have these things. But let's go back to the things that matter. Rashford is now in this Barcelona team that is full of young boys who are hungry, right? And I believe that every Barcelona match that Rashford plays this season is an opportunity for him to make a statement. Now, we've seen how the Barcelona team, they like to play really fast transitions and on the break, crazy counter-attacks. Levante, on the other hand, I don't know. I think it just boils down to how they can survive those dangerous plays from Barcelona. So tell me, what do you think is going to happen in that match? Is it going to be another decimation? Because one time our football is surprises happen, like you never know. Is Rashford going to fire blanks again? Is Yamal going to turn to prime Michael Jackson in this game? What do you expect is going to happen?
Okay, for me, I expect Barca to go back home with the entire 3 points. Trust me. They had a controversial first match, yeah, back game day one, yeah, but I just see that they are taking it away. Levante could be banana slips for them. At times, they give them tough times and they just try to spill a win towards the end, like 80th minute and all of that. Yeah, but I expect Barca to go with 3 points. 3 points. I don't see much of it. And about for Rashford firing blanks, I think Rashford is in a team whereby even if he doesn't score week in, week out, it wouldn't affect his stock, because it's in the winning team, as the case might be. And you would have boys whereby he's not a model to anybody. He also has to come there and thrive. He has to come and prove a point. So the hunger there is going to be higher than Old Trafford, where he's coming from, no? So I think there he's not a boss. He's also an apprentice, likewise.
He's an apprentice.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know. I mean, as a Manchester United fan, do you agree with that? While we might say, yes, Barcelona beating Levante is something that might be inevitable, bar the surprises that happen in football. But the Rashford factor is also there. Is he going to start? If he starts, is it good? I don't know. I have reservations about Rashford in that Barcelona team, but it's not for me to say. You are the Manchester United fan, so I'll leave you to speak to that.
Yeah, for me, I don't know if he's going to start, honestly. But I think he's going to do well at Barcelona because, like he said, there's no pressure on him. It's not like in Man United where he's the main guy, the boyhood Manchester United Academy graduate and blah, 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 and all of that. So he's in Barcelona whereby Yamal has the limelight. Rafinha, there are a lot of other players that in terms of attention, they have more attention than him. So him is just going to go there and just, pay his dues, get game time gradually and build his confidence. And maybe in if he gets a permanent move, maybe in 2 to 3 years, he can be one of their main guys. But for now, I think it's way much easier for him. The way we saw Anthony go to Real Betis and just kick start his career all over again. So I expect that for Rashford with no pressure at all at the Barcelona. So yeah.
So what do you think the scoreline is going to be?
Yeah, I expect a tight victory for Barcelona, maybe 1-2-0 victory, but they will win.
Now I'm looking at your bet slips. It's actually interesting because I gave you 20 fixtures. You broke it into 2 and played 2 separate games. Was it because you're trying to be safe or you want to maximize value? You, on the other hand, you played only 5 games. Guys, this is actually an important lesson on how you can take advantage of the predictions that we give you on this show. If you play everything, you're just increasing the risk of your ticket cutting. So you need to be strategic with how you play. Maybe we should do a master class and these 2 guys should come and be the facilitators. Right. This is Master Banter. And you know what happens here? We throw blows, not physically, but the kind of words where we say, as a football fan of your team, you go reason them like, he enter. Now, like I always say, like, in this segment, I don't want you to take it easy. We have first aid box. Bring all your cards to the table. You are an Arsenal fan. You are a Manchester United fan. Some interesting things have happened in this transfer window. Now you have Gyokeres, who is a very deadly number 9, right? And he can do a lot of damage in the box. Some would argue that he's going to feed off Odegaard and Martinelli. Manchester United has also signed Sesko, who is just 21 years old. He scored, I think, 17 goals in the league last season, right? Which means that there's still a lot of ceiling for him to grow. But if you look at Manchester United's team right now, you already have Mbeumo, you have Cunha, who are also going to be very devastating in getting those balls to him. Now, between Gyokeres and Sesko, who do you think is going to score more goals this season? Before you answer, at the end of the season, I'm going to bring you back to the studio so that you either swallow your words or say, I told you. So I'm not your opponent. Don't face me. This is your opponent. Who do you think will score more goals between Gyokeres and Sesko? Your time starts now.
Gyokeres.
Šeško. It's simple. You go. What we know Gyokeres for? Oh, he scored 60 goals in Sporting. Was with my manager. So I have that same manager in my team with a younger, better, higher ceiling striker with lots. I have like 5 creators around my team. I have Dogu, I have Ahmad, I have Cunha, I have Bruno. Bruno has been one of the best creators in the last 2 to 3 years in the Premier League. We all know that. I have Cunha, I have
We don't all know that.
Is that?
We don't all
do
know
that.
that.
We check check the
We
facts.
don't all know that now.
Bruno, since he came to the Premier League, in terms of goals and assists, I think he's in the top 3. That's a fact. So he is the number 1 creator in the Premier League since he came even to the extent that even the king of assists, De Bruyne, gave him a cred online that he would like to play beside him. So we have someone in that team that knows how to create goals for striker. And previously we have seen where Bruno gets frustrated when we had Højlund and we had other strikers that don't really know how to put the ball in the back of the net. Now we have someone that can do that. And so I don't see any reason why in the Premier League, Šeško will not score more goals than Gyökeres.
But you could also argue that, Sesko is not Premier League. There's a settling in factor in the Premier League. So he's fresh in the Premier League. It's not it's not like he's not going to thrive, but he's not yet used to how they play in the Premier League. Do you think that will be a factor?
But then Gyökeres flopped in the Premier League.
Okay, now so let me get on with your higher ceiling. If you need someone that has a higher ceiling, go and make a carpenter to make a roof for you now. Now, let's start off with the fact that he said Gyökeres flopped in the Premier League. How do you call someone a flop that didn't even play? He was coming in from a different league, and you know how this thing foreign strikers are coming into the English Premier League, especially when you're coming as a teenager / early 20s. It's always very difficult to make a point. That is really established. Now you're talking about Šeško, this Šeško, that. Šeško had 13 league goals in Bundesliga. I don't think he has ever had any season that he's come more than 21 goals in all competitions. Now, the confidence that Bruno will create this, Bruno will create that, Bruno will create this, Bruno will create that. We all know that the fact that you have the best creator in your team doesn't actually translate to goals. It doesn't actually. It's not an automatic start. The fact that I have...
It was for Man City, though.
Yes, it worked for Man City, yes. But because of the person that is actually converting that goals is actually a poacher. He himself knows how to position himself. That's Haaland. We had Jesus there. We had Aguero there. Aguero won only one single golden boot in all of his years there. Why wouldn't that speak for him? Aguero had the disposal of KDB. He had Silva. He had Silva. He had Yaya Toure. He had everybody in their prime. He had even... name it all now. We had the two Silvas there. But no, it didn't count. So the fact that Bruno is going to create 1,000 chances and the share... Have you seen how many one-on-one he misses?
We can attribute Šeško's lack of goals to the system Leipzig plays. All I can guarantee
so he's
you
a system player.
Yeah, the issue with Gyökeres, you can attribute the reason why he scored less goals to the fact that he wasn't playing as an all-and-all 9 in Leipzig. We had Openda that was also getting the goals too. But him coming into Manchester United is coming to be the main man up front. And trust me, he has the guns behind him. Not only Bruno. Forget about Bruno. Okay. What did Mbeumo and Cunha do last season?
Okay, so we are talking about what Mbeumo and Cunha did last season. I'm not here to interview you. You're not here to interview me actually. So you don't be asking me what Cunha and
those
Mbeumo
two guys, those two guys are going to be right behind him.
They're not actually behind him by his side.
No, they're going to be behind him.
Why are they going to be behind him now?
We play a 3-4-3 system with 2 10s behind our striker. So they are going to be behind him, and he is going to have he's going to have all the chances to get goals. And in terms of his finishing abilities, I have no doubt about that. He's 6'4" or so. He's very, very good in the air. So in terms of
6'5" or 6'6", you don't even know your player very well. Thank you.
That's fine. I don't know my player very well, but I don't know that he is a giant in the penalty box. And
Peter Crouch is also a giant, but he doesn't count for anything. How many goals does he have more than me?
Yeah. That's fine.
But it's not fine.
Gyökeres, in terms of headed goals, was one of the highest in the Bundesliga last season.
If you want to Luke de Jong now. So my own is Gyökeres is going to score more goals. Now,
why?
Natural ability to score goals has never been in denial.
Okay.
Be it at Coventry, be it at Sporting. Now, trying to acclaim Amorim's system to why Gyökeres scored goals. Actually, that's not true because he was even scoring the goals already at Coventry before Amorim came for him. That's to start with, yeah. And even Gyökeres has been scoring goals from when he was even in the lower division of Sweden. It was there. He carried his team in lower division on his back with his goals. So it's not Amorim. He has always been a born poacher. He has been a carrier of a team with his goals. Now listen, to come back to your probably you're trying to hold on the fact that he didn't score against Man U. Let me tell you one thing. Arsenal doesn't need Gyökeres to score against Man U, the Man Cities, the Liverpool, the City. I don't know why we got him. You know why we got him? You saw those Fulham that we didn't see goals against. All those Everton that will hold us to 0-0. All those Brentford that we don't see goals to score. That's the team call. That's what we bought them for.
Oh, so you have not played them yet though.
I will play them now. We have Leeds now.
So calm down.
Are you saying that this guy who's supposed to be your number 9
Can only score
destroyer
against
in the
small.
box, can only score against
Small
small
No,
teams.
it will score. It will score against. We don't have. The thing is, one of the reasons that cost us last season was because against teams that play low block, we didn't have the Arsenal, the tipping factor to get us that last goal. To that main man moment was missing a lot in our team, in our goals scored last season. A lot of them were goals probably against. We turned up against Man City, turned up against Chelsea, turned up against everybody. So the goals is we don't have goal drought when playing the big teams. At least we scored one against a supposed big team that finished 15th last season and is currently 15th.
That team also knocked you out in the FA Cup last season.
But I scored. The bottom line is I'm scoring. Are we talking about knocking out? At least you've not won any of our last 6 meetings.
Ouch.
At least you have not played the final in the last 5 years.
Actually, 5 years ago I played the final.
Against who?
I played the
Which
final.
competition?
Oh, I've even played. I've played 3 finals in the last 5 years. Community Shield actually 2 community shields counts as final.
Community Shield is not a.
Now this is why I like. This is why I like EPL fans. Yeah.
Community Shield. Community Shield.
Every league is actually a final. In Spain, it is a final. In fact, the only trophy this past AC Milan coach won for them this last season that he got sacked. Now he was even smoking cigarettes for winning that.
So here we go. Again. FC now celebrates Community Shield finals.
Where are you coming from? That you are going? Who's here? We go.
Do I look
Fabrizio?
We try again next season. We try again next season. You're celebrating a Community Shield final. That's your level.
Do you know why?
Community Shield final. That's your level. I've played in the Europa League final twice. In recent years,
somebody lost.
It doesn't matter if I lost. You haven't played. Apart from last season, you missed the Champions League for 5 straight seasons. I haven't done that. I've played in the Champions League consistently. If I miss the next season, it's guaranteed I make it up in next season.
So you are saying Manchester United is going to finish top 4 this
why
season?
not?
Now the question
We will
is,
make European football this season, unlike them that 5 years. 5 years you didn't play European football. You can't speak to me. Come on.
You know the funny thing, yeah?
Even in my banter era, which is still going on now, I'm still winning trophies, still making playing European competitions back to back. You can't speak to me. Come on.
You know the funny thing, yeah? When you know someone that actually is sopping about his team and his player is when you move from Gyökeres versus Šeško to Man Utd versus Arsenal. It doesn't have to stay within the paradigm of the discussion. One. Secondly, I'm talking about in my banter era, I went to this in Champions League. I'm still, if the current Champions League coefficient, I'm still ahead of a young man. Thank you.
That does not matter.
It matters now.
Well, at the end of
coefficient.
It matters now because the club by coefficients.
But you didn't play.
Yes,
Did you play in the Cup? We didn't play together. So what's your point? Coefficient. What is the coefficient do for you?
So it's mid against mid. So this battle of the mids. This battle of the teams that's they're always there. We try again next season, and the ones where they are old takers. They want to look at my throwback pictures. You guys should take it easy on us. This is You Sabi Ball. We have watched these 2 guys talk about predictions. This team is going to win. This team is not going to win. They have gone head to head in Master Banter, spitting facts, bringing receipts to the table. But all of that is so inconsequential to me because your football knowledge will be tested. No be by cho. So all of that football that you have come to say this is where you prove it. Now, you have 2 lifelines. Now, let me tell you how You Sabi Ball works. You have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you can answer 100 questions within 90 seconds, so be it. Each correct answer is worth 1,000 naira. Now you have 2 lifelines. The first lifeline is called Hat Trick. At any point within your 90 seconds, you can call Hat Trick. Once you say Hat Trick, the question that comes after that is going to be worth 3 times the value. So instead of 1,000 naira, is worth 3,000 naira. The second lifeline is called the mystery question, which you can use after your 90 seconds must have elapsed. How does the mystery question work? You spend half of your winning to buy a mystery question. If you get the mystery question correctly, you double your money. But if you miss the mystery question, you would have already lost half of your value. But this is where it gets crazier. Whoever gets the most correct answers, whoever wins the most amount of money after their 90 minutes and mystery question gets to live with half of the other person's winning, because I mean, why would they even come and challenge you to a football trivia if you know football more than them? So they have to pay, right? That's football. It's brutal. Anything can happen. You have rolled the dice and you are going first. So are you ready to win?
I'm ready.
You sabi ball?
I sabi ball.
What's your rate your football knowledge over 100?
85%.
85%. That's distinction. Oh. Eh. But all of that is just talk if you cannot prove it. Your 90-second starts now. Who won the 2003 FIFA Women's World Cup?
Brazil.
Who won the 2005 CAF Champions League?
Pass.
Who won the 2006 UEFA European Under-21 Championship?
Pass.
Who won the 2009 MLS Cup?
2009 MLS Cup.
Yes.
Pass.
Who won the 2020 UEFA Europa League?
2020 Europa League. 2020 Villarreal.
Who won the 2021 UEFA Super Cup?
2021
UEFA Super Cup.
2021 UEFA Super Cup. 2021 UEFA Super Cup. 2021 UEFA Super Cup. PSG.
Who won the 2010 African Cup of Nations?
The 10 Africa. Pass.
Which Nigerian club won the 2023 NPFL?
Pass.
Which club won the 2021-2022 Bundesliga?
2021-2022 Bundesliga.
Yes.
Bayern Munich.
Which club won the 2015-2016 Premier League? 2015-2016.
Chelsea.
Who won the 2023 Under-20 World Cup?
2023 Under-20 World Cup. Spain.
Who won the 2022 FIFA Under-17 World Cup?
Pass.
Who won the 2021 UEFA Europa League?
2021 UEFA Europa
Your time is up. Your time is up. Brutal. Brutal. You thought it was going to be easy. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
He said his football knowledge is 85% and he has proven to us that
not under 17 games.
AC no be fan.
Okay.
Well, judge rate your football knowledge over 100.
80, 85?
85.
80, 85?
80, 85. You're not sure, like you are doubting. Is that doubt I'm smelling?
No, not doubt. I'm sure it's at worst 80.
80. That means you are excellent at this football. Okay. So this is time for you to prove it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Your time starts now. Who won UEFA Euro 2016?
Pass.
Who won the 2010 FIFA Women's World Cup?
US.
Who won the 2004 CAF Champions League?
Eyimba.
Who won the 2022 World Cup Golden Glove?
Martinez.
Which club won the 2018-2019 CAF Champions League?
I think Wydad Casablanca.
Which Nigerian club won the 2021 MPFL?
I think Kano Pillars. I'm not sure.
Who won the 2023 UEFA Super Cup?
2023 UEFA Super Cup. Madrid.
Who won the 2023 Ballon d'Or?
Messi.
Who won the 2002 UEFA Champions League?
That's Madrid. Yeah, Champions League. 2022 Champions League.
Yes. 2002 Champions League.
2002 Champions League. Madrid.
Who won the 2013-2014 League One?
2013-2014 League One. PSG.
Who won the 2017 UEFA Europa League?
2017 UEFA. Man U.
Who won the 2019 Women's World Cup Golden Ball?
Pass. Hat-trick.
Which Nigerian club won the 2019 MPFL? Your time is up.
Okay.
Your time is up. This guy is a very dangerous guy.
Really?
You got 5 questions correctly.
Wow.
Against his 1 question. That's 5,000 naira. And that's 1,000 naira. So I'll
The questions were not fair.
Now I'm thinking, even if you spend half of your winning to buy hat trick and double your money. It still will not.
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't do anything.
But as it is, it still has the opportunity to take half of your money. But you can still live with something if you
But I
spend.
have the opportunity to take his too, right?
It's going to be like the answer will be like minus something, not plus.
What if I do that and I fail, then he takes mine.
He's going to take it anyway. But you can just help yourself to reduce how much it's going to take if you spend money on the mystery question.
Yeah.
So do you want to spend money on the mystery question?
Yes.
Do you want to spend money on the mystery question and double your money? You have 5K as it is. You can turn your 5K to 10 million. You can turn your 1K to 1 billion. Any takers?
Mystery questions? No, I don't. I'll pass on the mystery
You don't
question.
go for the mystery question. Are you sure? What about you? You don't go for the
I'll
mystery
go for
question?
it. I have nothing to lose.
I like it. He has nothing to lose. Let's go. Are you ready for the mystery question?
Yes,
Are you ready for the mystery question?
I am.
Which club won the 2011 FA Cup?
2011 FA Cup.
Which club won the 2011 FA Cup? Wrong answer. Manchester City.
United. Oh, I was going to Manchester United. Really?
Congratulations. You have been mysteriously defeated in this round. And you have 5,000 naira.
Yeah.
He has 500 naira. Would it not be wicked of you to now
He
take
doesn't
half?
have again now. He has used half. And I'm
so-
taking half normally.
So he has 250.
He has 5-5.
Do I have 5
you guys should shake hands. You guys should
But
shake
that's
hands.
nice meeting you, Jude. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice meeting you. Yeah.
We're going to bring both of you back to this
When
studio.
do we play at Emirates? I'd like to come here for that game.
You'd like to come here before that game?
Yes.
At the next Manchester versus Arsenal fixture.
Definitely.
At the Emirates.
Please take notes behind
And
the
then
camera.
we'll check how many goals both strikers have scored.
By that time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Remember, bet responsibly. And that is it for today's The Boom Show. The codes for their games and predictions you can see on your screen. Edit, play as you wish. Ensure that you do not end this week without making money, because if you are not making money, what are you doing? We need to boom. That is what we are here for. To cook so that everybody can chow.